Today's Morphin Network video is sponsored by Ranger Stop and Pop, which is March 5th to the 7th, 2021 in Atlanta, Georgia, and Ranger Stock Convention, which is now November 11th to the 14th, 2021 in Orlando, Florida. Go to rangerstop.com for more info.
Welcome to James Siskel and Roger Ebert at the Movies. Here are your hosts, James Siskel and Roger Ebert.
Wait, am I Ebert or he's Siskel?
My name is Roger Ebert, and today we're going to be reviewing a brand new episode of Power Rangers Beast Morphers entitled Save Our Shores. An episode so terrible, so god-awful, that I had to kiss my wife, my son, and my daughter, tell them that it's going to be okay. But in actuality, I'm having multiple psychotic breakdowns. I am hoping to God that this episode will never be seen ever in the light of day again. And I'm really hoping that the apocalypse doesn't happen tomorrow. As I am talking, I am pretty sure I just conjured a freaking meteor so big because this episode is so damn terrible and is completely
Ebert?
Ryan, this is your fault.
Yes, it is.
Wasn't my fault. Wasn't my fault.
Before the season began, I wanted us to do a what we would like to see in Beast Morphers. But somebody, I'm not going to say who, but it was Daggerboy.
Please, shut already.
Well, we could have done it before then, and other reviewers have done it since. But we could have...
It did not fix what they're doing now, so no excuses.
Then next time we do it when they announce the second season.
Bro, you can go to hell.
Here is my demands for Beast Morphers, and hopefully somehow the sands of time will be altered. Tighter writing, more character growth, better fighting, villains become more deadly warriors, better running stories and conclusions, better original battles, act more grown up, improved dialogue, and characters have common sense.
We got one more.
What was the one more?
More environmental episodes.
No.
And no more Karens in the writing room.
Welcome everyone to Morphin Network. I'm Quasar Red. You know Daggerboy, our. So remember everyone, from here on out, if you have problems with Beast Morphers, take it up with him. And he's gone. Good, we kicked him out, so he can no longer affect anyone. So.
Back, guys!
God. Look.
Hey.
Before we even start this review, am I echoing by any chance? Am I echoing on any of you guys' fronts?
No, question.
You're
you see me now.
Good.
You were echoing a little. Rock, paper, scissors, right?
I'm done. I'm doing first.
No, Ryan.
No.
On this episode,
Okay.
because I'm up to here. I am not in the best mood right now because for some reason I am using my.
Okay, go. He's muted.
Scissors. Scissors cuts paper. You go.
Okay, he's back.
Can we all agree that this is probably one of the worst episodes of the season?
Yes.
Okay, serious note, it is. Okay, no, I'll tell you this. Back to serious note. It could have been better. This episode had potential to be better. It did not need this environmental episode. We already focused on Roxy. And in a teaser trailer, it was focused on Roxy. I was excited to see a Roxy-focused episode, right? We got the aunt, and she was from Dino Thunder. Keep in mind, she's Principal Elsa.
More on that later.
From Dino Thunder. And what's funny is, when we talked to Latham, interviewed him, a few days ago, last week, and she shows up, so it's kind of coincidental.
Yeah, and there's a lot of coincidental things around that, but...
And also, that is, I thought it would be focused on Roxy, but it focuses on environmental. I mean, I'm not against it, but the thing is, it was so forced upon us, and I'm questioning now. I'm not gonna. Well, I know it's just one episode, but I'm questioning like for future episodes now if we're gonna keep something like this again. Because I'll tell you this: Power Rangers lately, super seasons have been that bad, track record wise. The first season starts good, then the super season goes bad.
This is the
Oh,
point.
well,
Super season.
not well.
It's
There's an
not super
exception.
season
Samurai.
Lion.
It's still a super season to me. Well,
No!
second season. Second
No!
season.
It's not
Second-
super season.
Second season.
For me, the environmental message, yeah, I think it was a little heavily forced, and there were more interesting things they could have focused on, like, say, Roxy actually has a family member, and, the whole, hey, Roxy, where did you go for about a year? I didn't so much mind that the environmental message, because, it focused on sea turtles, and sea turtles are the bomb. But, anyway.
Hey, dude.
So, I guess I'll start.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the episode starts off with the team at the dojo where Blaze is running a class. And the other team, they're just chilling out, and they take a break, and they hear that Roxy has now got a new job, and it's about she's working for her aunt's company, and they see on the news a story that Zoe's mom's reporting, is that they see a report, a bunch of trash is spilled up onto the harbor. They go to investigate it. Roxy is, leading the cleanup crew, and they find out that, the mess was caused by Roxy's aunt's company, when a shipping thing fell over. And
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect. That's better. That's really good.
Right. And so for Daggerboy's torture, he's gonna talk about the scene with Ben and Betty. Take it away,
Yeah,
Daggerboy.
yeah.
Okay, so I'll admit this.
And you gotta take something back.
I'll admit this. I'll admit this. I was highly on Ben and Betty before the season started. I mean, because
I can't hear. Wait, let me hear it one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Loud and proud.
I was wrong.
There you go. Say it one more time. Say it for everyone who's gonna be watching this on YouTube and Facebook. Say it again. Say it with your chest.
I was not wrong about you, but I was wrong about Ben and Betty. But anyway, I have to jump off the Ben and Betty bandwagon because, oh my god, this was the worst acting I saw between these two actors. And again, I'm not hating on these two actors.
They're characters.
These two characters.
I have mad respect for Betty's character, or for Betty's actress.
I have respect for her. So, what's her name again? Christina. So, Christina, if you're watching this, we don't hate your. Yeah, we didn't like how you were directed in this episode.
And
sorry.
you could redeem. And
You're
you
okay.
could redeem yourself later on. We'll have to wait and see.
You can read
By doing so.
So, but honestly, so I'm going back on my. So, as you know, I look at recaps of episodes just for my, I go board, and I noticed this Ben and Betty yeah, they are cringy because before I was in the hype train because I was so excited, an Asian, as a comedian, right? Because I was supporting it. But thing is, I ain't going back and say that Victor Monty is actually the better duo right now coming. So you can tell this. Victor, this is the difference. Victor Monty, they were supposed to be we call that
21st century Balkan Skull.
Yeah, Balkan Skull.
Which is not true, but okay.
The thing is, it's believable because these guys are high school kids. Again, they'll act stupid because high school kids do act stupid. I admit that, right? Because Ben Betty, you are in a freaking government official.
No. No, I'm gonna say it because you don't know how to say it. You work for a government-funded special military ops company. That entire sole purpose is to destroy Evox.
No. Its purpose is to give energy.
And give energy to the Earth by using the morphing grid with Morph X. We saw it with Zoe when she saved the entire economy
by having everyone use those stupid bikes. So, I need someone to elaborate on me. How in the blue hell did these two damn numbrods get a job?
Nepotism.
Remember.
Yes, I remember. It was a rhetorical question.
Yeah.
So, we gotta keep going forward. Roxy's Roxy's auntie, who is the the president of Collin Industries, and I know there are going to be plenty of Power Ranger fans that are going to try and make some sort of theory that she is related to Wes Collins. She's not at all. Wes ain't got no sister. Wes ain't got no brother except Eric, who told Eric, "I grew up poor, you grew up rich and decided to become poor." They are not related at all. Somehow, her company BP oiled the entire ocean. Yes, I am relating this to BP oil. And now the Rangers have to clean up the entire beach. Meanwhile, the best and worst part of the show, Scrozzle is trying to bring back Oxy and Blaze
As robots.
Why is it cool? I'll tell you why when we get there.
Honestly, I think it's dumb.
I like it. I will get into that later on.
Oh, we have an argument. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Can't start the episode.
Go ahead.
We already did start the episode.
No, we're in there.
So, let's see. Where were we? Oh, yeah. So they get called.
Cleaned up.
Yes, they get called to. So after they tried to talk to Roxy's aunt about cleaning up the beach, she's like, "I'll think about it." She walks off. A cage monster shows up and traps Blaze and Roxy. Yeah. Yeah, this is where this is my main issue with the episode. So the Rangers show up and they're just like, "Oh my gosh, you guys go, I'll get them out." And it's like Nate's just having a real hard time moving this cage while the Rangers, when they're fighting this monster, he keeps throwing cages at them and they're just like broken.
Which that was a cool scene.
It was cool.
I really liked that.
It was a cool scene, them just slicing through the things, but the whole thing about Nate not being able to get him out, even though he's a ranger and could easily morph. It reminded me of that dumb moment in Wizards of Waverly Place when they were trying to destroy the asteroid, and Justin's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. What are we gonna do? We're doomed." And I'm like, "You guys are wizards. You could easily fix this. Why are you treating this like such a big deal?" So Scrozzle, he shows up, scans Blaze and Roxy, and teleports away.
And the worst part about that is no one saw this. No one heard this robot head ass dude pull up on them, scan them like 2 barcodes. How did no one hear that?
Yeah, how do you miss a big spinning?
You want my teddy bear? Hug a teddy bear? Are you happy?
Get that damn teddy bear in my face.
Hey, it's a Kobe bear.
Rest in peace to Kobe, but that's not. Get the teddy bear in my face.
Kobe bear?
Yeah. Let me do a quick little recap on something. Back in Mighty Morphin, in the episode when Babu, turns Kimberly and Billy into punks. In the Japanese show, we see that he's flying up in the air. The Rangers totally miss it. And, they totally miss, the fact that a big blue baboon monkey is in the air, dropping something into their drinks. In Power Rangers, they actually adapted this better. They had the putties go down, destruct the Rangers, while Babu is, poisoning them. I was like, you did something like this better in 93. You can't do something like this
in 2020 on the 26th season.
So tell me this: how is Nate, one of the most smartest and brightest kids in the 21st century, cannot see a robot behind them?
No, I got
Or
a better
can't
one.
even-
I got a better one. No. How in the hell does Nate, a genius, prodigy, how did you not see this fool? How do you not hear this fool? How do you not hear a gun scanning other people?
And Blaze and Roxy noticed it before he did. But I will admit now.
Don't you admit nothing.
No, I'm not admitting. I was gonna say we're gonna get to the best part of probably the best part of the episode.
Yeah, I agree with
Or
this.
my favorite bit. So Nate calls Robbie up to come break him out, and when he's getting ready to, he activates his strength muscles, and we see Roxy behind him, and she's just like, "Ooh, that's my man." That was funny. That was cool.
Yeah.
No.
That part was at least amusing. Anyway, who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay, so the best part of this episode is the fight scenes. Finally,
Yes.
this was what I've been waiting for. Well, you had it, but this is what I wanted. This is why it's not a lower score. Well, it's a bad score, but this is why I keep it UI score, because it can be a lower than this. So we see the fight, but this fight scene was amazing. So basically, before we start, so yes, Crozzle, finally reveal Robo Blaze and Robo Roxy in front of the Rangers, and of course the Rangers want to destroy them because especially Ravi, because that's my girlfriend. Well, I'm gonna destroy you again. And they actually they fight, but what's cool about it is they actually fight in Power Rangers Turbo. Remember the scenes where they would fight in like those construction sites?
Mm-hmm.
It was like that.
Yeah,
that?
a little.
You don't remember those episodes? Well,
no, I remember. I remember.
It was actually where so Tommy and I would fight, and so that was a good fight scene. And I was even impressed by Nate's fighting in this one. I had to admit he actually did good. So to Abraham, he actually did good fighting this. Yeah. Then of course they morph, and this is where I had a problem. Now I was
Wait.
it. Huh?
Ryan, have you skipped over a little bit?
Or what?
No. Wait, are we completely ignoring the fact that Roxy called her aunt and she called the Dollar Tree James Vanderbeek?
Okay. So this is what happened. So we have this. So Roxy, those before the cage fight, the cage thing or cage.
Who cares?
So, Roxy. Well, this is where I have a problem again. Okay. So the thing is, Roxy calls the biology lab or the.
She calls Discount James Vanderbeek. Yeah.
Yeah. So she says "Hey guys, I will give money to save the turtles." I was okay, that's good. But the thing is, how does she have the authority to give an order like that? I'm thinking wait. How do you're not your aunt? So you just approve of that? And then no, this is bad writing. It is so bad writing. I don't care. It's made for kids. No, kids these days know that's a wrong thing to do.
No. On top of that, you're yeah, my aunt said that she'll do it. Okay, I need confirmation.
Yeah. So even the doctor's stupid, and you're a doctor. How can you not? Yes, so I work in the health field. You need confirmation to other.
You need proof.
Proof and confirmation. You cannot just do an order like that. It's like a pharmacist, a referral or a medicine. Let's say I want to order a medicine. Okay, so I'll say this. So let's say I'm a patient, right? Mm-hmm. I call the pharmacist for my medication for a doctor. I cannot request a medicine if my doctor approves it. That's the thing. Right. See? There's no approval, no confirmation. So this is stupid writing. It's like the writers of this episode was made by no offense, kids or 10-year-olds.
Wow. No. I know 10-year-olds that can write better than this.
I don't know. So anyway, go move on. We go to the biology lab or the laboratory, the marine biology lab. It's actually cool though.
I want this one. This is so stupid. Oh, this is so stupid.
Hey,
okay.
Shares were cute though. I actually like that.
All right. So Pete Gang. So they're like, okay, after what, an hour or so, after an hour of a phone call in Power Ranger time, they have all the aquatic tanks for all the sea creatures that Roxy's company messed up on. Roxy's aunt is like coming in like, nah, shut it down. I did not authorize this or anything like that. I don't care about. I'm like, okay, Roxy, listen, I love you, but your aunt is a Karen. She is definitely a Karen. And this is where I might offend some people. Karens, if anyone wants to know why, if anyone's ever wondered why I continuously call people a Karen, Karens are a type of breed that will say stuff like that. We'll be like, I don't care about that, okay? Or like, I didn't authorize that, even though it's my fault. I did not authorize that. Or Karens are the only way you can find you're a Karen is if you do that. You force your kids to listen to Kids Bop. You drive a Kia van, a soccer mom van, essentially. You have the Carol Danvers haircut from Avengers Endgame. And on top of that, you are a diehard vegan. And by that, I mean, if you're a vegan, that's cool. That's all cool and dandy. But when you are forcing people to become a vegan, that's where I have a problem. Also, Karens are the type of people that will go to Starbucks for no reason just to complain to the manager.
Also, force your opinions to your
Actually, she really. It wasn't so. It was more like
she had the Karen physique. She had the Karen wardrobe,
yeah,
bro.
She had
she is a Karen.
She has the Karen thing, but she wasn't coming in and saying, shut this whole thing down. She was just coming in to see, I didn't approve this. What's the deal?
But she was about to shut it down anyway. Until they saw a turtle dying and they saved its life. And she's like, you know what? You're right. It is our fault. It is my fault. Like, yeah, we had to take responsibility. We have to clean this world. Fund everything. It took you watching a turtle almost die to actually do the right thing.
This have a problem with this. I was hoping she had no emotion. You know why? I was actually no. What's funny is I actually liked it when she was. So this is my problem. I wish she did not do it. Like, helped out. You know why? I was hoping for an antagonistic personality. So like example, like Wes's dad. Wes's dad was not support of the son.
No relation to Roxy. No relation to Roxy. Let's keep that in mind.
You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like example, like General Truman from RPM did not support his son. But it was very antagonistic. I wanted something like that. So we can, more emotion, more drama. I wanted something like that. But things like, I'll be good now because I was like, no, this is so stupid.
This was the worst part of the whole episode. And I think I just lowered my grade thinking about it now.
You're telling me I wanted her to be a firm, like, not vile, but firm, like I don't give a shit woman. And then finally,
well,
so much for getting monetized.
Basically, I want to be a nasty bitch.
She at first she didn't really come off like a nasty, unbearable woman, but yes, maybe that would have given.
No, that would have been better because like episodes, like her redemption doing it. Like look at Time Force. One of the like the underrated arcs was his dad. Like from a jerk, a greedy jerk that didn't even care about kids. Like remember when the kids were hostage for Rancic? He didn't give ransom money. He was like, oh, this guy is greedy as heck. And then look what happened. Like his sons, that's why I wanted something like that, like redemption arc for his aunt. I want something like that. I was hoping something get along.
Yo, real talk. Wes's dad was the first forget your kids type of dude. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean the F word. Yo, kids. Yeah.
That's why, like, when I thought he was gonna die, when I thought he died in that episode in Time Force, I actually almost cried because you could tell he was redeeming himself, and then like to die like after you redeem yourself, that was hard. But then Power Rangers, they can't kill off yet. But you know what I mean?
Not the way having the Kendricks. Nope.
But that actually made me cry. Like that kind of. Where is that? I want that kind of stuff back in Power Rangers. Where is that?
Hey!
In your grave.
Listen, Ryan. You want more of that in Power Rangers? You gotta face the Karen Army and the Soccer Mom Nation, because even though for some reason we give those people a voice, somehow, some way they always manage to get their greedy little hands into the writing room. So blame the Karens everywhere, and not everywhere, because Karen Ash is cool. Blame the Karens everywhere and the soccer moms. With the Karen haircut, driving a freaking Kia, trying to explain to me why Beyond Meat is a better choice, even though 2 patties of Beyond Meat are $7 when I can get an entire pack of burger meat for $5 at Target.
Anyway.
Robo Roxy and Robo Blaze show up, and this is where I know we're about to butt heads. They fight, and it's actually a really, really good fight scene. I will give them that.
And then they died like punks.
Just like that.
I'm like, they got pew-pewed easily.
Hey, you wait. So you had a problem with this, but you had no problem with the fact that Devin was going to turn evil, quote unquote, with the Fury cells in Seeing Red. You have an issue with this, but you didn't have an issue with the Seeing Red episode. Are you serious right now?
Yeah, they got pew-pewed.
And you thought, get the hell no. Get the hell out of here with that. You can't have it your way. You can't have it your way, bro.
And you were also fine with Evox's very underwhelming destroying of the whole Megazord in the finale, but you were okay with the pew pew.
No, I'm not okay with it. You
are! Oh my god. Hey, people, listen. YouTube crowd. I want you to go back and watch the season finale episode that we did. He agreed that he was okay with it. I just want y'all to know right now.
I can actually argue with that because
No, you can't. No, you can't.
I like that scene when it got destroyed. You know why?
They weren't destroyed though.
It broke a trope in Power Rangers. We always see.
It broke a trope, but it could have been done.
You know why? Because usually, and you said why? I noticed that new big Megazord, awesome Megazord, for commercial purposes, is going to win the ending.
So Blaze and Roxy, they're now robots and
clones.
No, robots.
Clone
I'll explain
robots. Why. Clone robots. And they have the memories of the evil avatars. So, they did not bring the avatars back. Good. They did not put Blaze and Roxy back into a coma. Good. The idea of them I hope that, they basically say they can be rebuilt very quickly. This is kind of cool. It reminds me a bit of both the Machine Empire and Vengeance. They get destroyed, they can come back. I do hope, however, this is not going to be a lazy excuse for us to get wimpy fight scenes again. Because I thought there was some good choreography in the episode, but I still felt Robo, Blaze, and Roxy were kind of wimpy in this. So
right.
So this is why I have a problem with this. So yes, I agree with you. This could be a good, but the thing is, I also agree with you. Your second thought. I'm scared now that when they get killed like punks again, it's another excuse. This is why I say it's bad writing. Because honestly, if we're gonna do this, why not let Roxy and Blaze from last season live and still be evil and still cause tension? Unless you're gonna make them as Rangers, that'd be cool. But I don't know, make them as Rangers. But if you do not make these two, okay, I'll say this right now. This episode of Blaze and Roxy, you have to make Roxy and Blaze as Rangers now because the heck is if you're just killing Blaze and Roxy every episode, being pew-pewed all the time and dying like punks, I mean, they lost intimidation factor.
They lost their intimidation factor from the start.
No, they're. So I watched some again. I think about I liked about the old spec. I mean, the old the last season's avatars. They found a way to counteract what the Rangers planned. Like the Rangers plan something, they find a way to counteract it, right? At least they know what the plan. Example, remember those signal emitters?
Yes.
Roxy and Blaze actually had a good idea. They actually found a way to demagnetize them. They find a way to counteract it. That's what I liked about these villains. Because that's what I like about Roxy and Blaze. They're actually really good villains. I think they're really good villains. But now you make them two robots, that's fine. But when you tell them, oh, you can resurrect them back again. So if I see them getting pew-pewed again and dying like punks every episode, I'm gonna lose the respect for them. I'll be like, okay, nope, you're done. Unless you make these two characters into Rangers, then I can be happy with that. Black and green.
The only thing I would be fine with them being robots if they actually improve their fighting skills. Like, when they scan the way the Rangers fight and then they match it. I think I would like it if they do that with the robot avatars. And actually, I'll get to what I think regular Blaze and Roxy should do near the end. Leonard, what do you think?
Let me put it like this. I have no issue with it because if what this is showing me is true, if what they're showing me, and hopefully they do capitalize on it, which knowing Nickelodeon, I'm pretty sure Nickelodeon probably has more on this season than Hasbro did.
No, what's sad is this proves it.
Is that
has more power than Hasbro?
And that's probably the reason why Hasbro said, "F this noise, we're out of here." When the contract's over, I'm not sure. And we're probably taking Power Rangers to Netflix or Hulu or Amazon. I don't know. Is the fact that you honestly have potential to do something really big, in which every time Avatar Roxy and Avatar Blaze die, they're not the knowledge that they've gained, because they said that they're using the data from their previous life and they're bringing new data and so forth and so forth. So hopefully what you're telling me is that every time they die or get destroyed, they retain the memories of each and every single version of themselves to make an entire clone army. And that's what I think could work. How many times do you need to die and gain this much knowledge? Once you gain that much knowledge, you can actually send an entire armada into Coral Harbor and the entire world with a clone army. Think of the clones from Star Wars. The clone army was was arguably the biggest army in all of Star Wars. Make a clone army literally of nothing but Roxy's and Blazes. Zord fight, the end. We get Ben and Betty shenanigans, whatever. Go back to the aquarium. Dollar Tree, KB Toys, James Vanderbeek has saved that turtle. They're having a swim around the aquarium, and Karen, I mean Roxy's aunt, is like, yes, like, I want to thank you because now, honestly, they just gave
person.
They should have gave her the Steven Seagal voice from On Deadly Ground, because I got On Deadly Ground vibes off this. Roxy, you're right. We need to make sure that the environment is safe, and with our help, with the help of this is one step of making sure our seashores are clean for these animals. Yes, we must do that. The end.
Sad too that this is a really good. She's a good actress too. I'm kind of sad for her now.
Can we just go to the ratings? I don't care no more. This episode literally sucked the soul out of me.
3 out of 10. I'm sorry. This is 3 out of 10.
Why do you have to say sorry? You don't have to say sorry for that. It's
I ain't sorry.
I'm sorry to the fans. They're gonna you guys being too harsh. Like, well, sorry. It's 3 out of 10.
No. I'm not even worried about that. You want to know why? Because how many times have people been like, you've been giving a lot of 9s and 10s, 8s, 9s, and 10s to Beast Morphers? That's because we genuinely liked it. We really did. Right. This was just terrible.
This is 3 out of 10. Like, I'll give you guys a mind. If you guys who are watching this, you think I'm being a bandwagon, no. Go watch when I won't say what page was this, but our old page from Name Redacted, when I interviewed when I did Dino Charge Season 2, I gave a lot of 4s and 5s.
Exactly. Like, heck, I even gave episodes. I gave one. The Scene Red episode. I said that I would have given it a 5 had it not been for the acting. But honestly, looking back on that episode does deserve a 5 out of 10. The season finale, I should have gotten a 5, but I really like the fight scene, so that deserves a solid 6 out of 10. This one, there's nothing redeemable about it. Like, two potential stories that you had going on. You could have had a Wes and his dad moment with Roxy and her aunt. Hell, you could, like, the whole thing with Robo Blaze and Robo Roxy. Yes, I understand, Ryan, you have an issue with that, but I see potential in it. I see potential
not yet. Well, right now, but if they continue being pew-pewed and they're like punks, then I have an issue.
I see great potential in the sense where you can, after they died a certain amount of times and the amount of data and memory that they have from all their battles with the Power Rangers, you can literally create an army to take over Earth or destroy everything. Matter of fact, you bring in Evox and then destroy the Morphin grid, because at that moment you don't need the Morphin grid no more. Destroy it. Infect everything. That's how Dr. K gets involved, and that's how we have RPM Beast Morphers crossover.
I have an announcement. So it's confirmed that, well, according to the source, that James Gann's General Truman's coming back.
Good.
Wait.
This listen, I don't know what to give this. I honestly want to give it a 2. I really do. Like, this is a terrible episode, but I'm gonna give it a 3. I'm gonna be nice. No. I'm tired of being nice. I said, Ryan, you and I both agree. We're not tired. We're not gonna be nice. If someone was stupid in the Power Rangers, we're gonna say how it is. This episode is a 2 out of 10. This is a terrible episode. I never want to watch this episode again. And again, I do not mean no disrespect to any of the actors or actresses. I just want to say this right now because I know there's gonna be, this is not the actors' fault. You're right. It's not their fault. It's the writing. I'm pretty sure they played to the best of their abilities, including Homegirl who played Roxy's aunt. This episode is just god awful. I never want to watch this episode again.
I want to question is, what kind of writers is Nickelodeon getting? Like, even like,
I've been told this one reviewer who does really in-depth reviews, like even more in-depth than Linkara. He says the reason for the season's writings is because each year they drop out the writers that worked on that season and just replace them with new ones that are.
Why not? What?
Not an excuse too. No, not even though like prior seasons they still are mediocre. I'm sorry, like Ninja Steel is a mediocre season, not bad, not great. Dino Charge season 1 is a good season, but it has problems. Season 2 is horrible. Megaforce was a huge flop. Even Megaforce, Super Megaforce. Samurai also mediocre. I'm serious. The last great writing of Power Rangers season was RPM. And what's sad is like, oh, Judd Lynn lost her touch. No, that's why I bet you Nickelodeon's like, the episode proves it.
I don't want to hear that anyone else say Judd Lynn lost his touch, because Judd Lynn was the writer. He was one of the head writers of season 1 of this show. I don't want to hear that. No one ever tell me that, because I'm like, no, he's not. You blame the executives at Nickelodeon.
Yeah, even like
because they're allowing soccer moms to have a voice. They don't deserve a voice. Karens and soccer moms do not deserve a voice. That's the reason why Toonami was taken off the air. That's the reason why Avatar Legend of Korra was taken off Nickelodeon's airtime and put on the freaking internet. That is the reason why Cartoon Network's in the slump that they are in now, because they don't really have a lot of original content. That's the reason why a lot of good shows that we grew up on are no longer available, and that's the reason why a lot of people want to do Kickstarters and put it on like Hulu and Amazon and friggin' Netflix. We talked to
Disney Plus
and Disney Plus.
Look at Clone Wars final season. Oh my god!
Look at Homeboy who did Fairy Odd Parents. Butch Hartman wants to do a final season of Danny Phantom, but he can't because Nickelodeon will not let him.
Yeah.
I think Leonard's really lost it, guys.
No, I'm not lost it.
No, it's true. I agree with this guy. Like, I'm pissed too.
I'm getting hot.
Understandably so.
Okay, you're getting hot too? Stress!
Alright, so I will admit this is definitely not the best episode I have seen. To date, the worst episode for me is still Trick or Treat. But overall, yeah, this episode, it could have focused on much more interesting things, but it chose to sideline that and go do something else. I'm really and again, it's still just episode 2. The series could improve from here on out. We'll just have to see. And also, prediction time. I hope that it will be very dumb for them to get a Dino Thunder actor back for a separate episode, and yet not have any Dino Thunder actors take part in the Dino team up.
Oh, I don't think they're coming one time back, dude.
Yeah, I know that. So I'm hoping they never established who Elsa was before Dino Thunder, like before Mesogog mind controlled her. So I'm hoping it'll be revealed that it's actually Roxy's aunt is actually Elsa, and she remembered who she was and went back to being, the CEO of this company. And then maybe whoever the villain of this season is going to mind control her back into being Elsa. I hope that will be the case, or at least, just establish that it is that she was Elsa. That's my thought. Overall, no. 4.
Excuse me.
Good
Excuse
action.
me.
Good action.
Excuse me.
You're Twinbee. You're being too nice, Ken.
I'm good action, good acting, but overall, not the like I said, not but poorly executed. That's my sense.
By the way, there's gonna be some comments, okay? So
YouTube, Facebook, and Facebook. How y'all doing? This is Morphin Network, and glad you guys enjoyed this episode of Power Rangers Beast Morphers review. Save Our Shores, which we didn't enjoy, but hopefully you enjoyed our escapade of madness and sadness. If you haven't yet, be sure to follow us on Morphin Network on YouTube, as well as on MorphinNet and on Twitter and Instagram, and follow us on Facebook.com/MorphinNet. On this video, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the like button, triple like, and be sure to let us know how you feel about this episode in the comments below. Let's get started quick. All right, Axel Coro Trim. What's up, dude? Guys, let me know what episode is where Austin St. John's going to reprise his role as Jason. It's going to be the special. I can tell you that now, Axel. So don't worry about it. We got you covered on that.
Also, I heard it's a three-parter episode, so it's coming soon. According to Brennan, in his Instagram, it's coming soon.
Edward Sanchez, what's up, Ed? You forgot that Scrotz will sneak behind the cage. Oh no, we got that. We got that, fam. We got that. Dumbest moment ever. Mondris Williams blamed them all. Hold up, Monty. Don't blame us. We had no control. Like I said, man, when Ryan came in, everything went to hell. Myself and Ken, we was living fabulous, doing these reviews, and somehow, some way, because of a butterfly effect, y'all should totally play Until Dawn. Ryan was like, no, let's not do a prediction, and look what happened.
Right.
We got the Save the Trees episode.
So we'll be doing one for Rhea Soldier's adaptation. So
I think it's like
Mondris Williams again. 4? Yeah, Ken, a 4? Really?
Yeah.
4? Yeah.
You are okay.
4.
Low key, Ken. Real talk though. I think you're a harsher critic than I am. But damn, a 4?
You should see me review Dino Charge.
And last night, these Ed said, "I can't believe you guys let this episode get you so angry." Ed, I think angry is an understatement.
More like unbridled rage.
In case you ever watched this movie Chasing Amy, Black Rage! Black Rage! I am Killmonger as he's fighting Black Panther. That's how angry I was watching this episode. Is this your king? I can't no more. I think I'm done. This episode gave me a headache, and I think I'm done.
I have a headache.
I have a. How does Rita say? Oh, I have a headache.
Give me an aspirin. I have a headache again.
Thank you guys very much. This is Ranger Podcast Live. Thank you guys for helping us out. Get through this. We love you. We all love you. Shouts to everyone. Shouts to the 900 people who's been following us on IG. We're almost to 1,000 on IG, and we're almost to 700 on our YouTube. Please be sure to let everyone know to subscribe to our YouTube page. So follow us on Twitter and Instagram at MorphinNet, and follow us on our home base, Facebook.com/MorphinNet. Ryan, you're the boss. Where can they find you?
You can find me at DancerBoy247 Instagram, and also please follow us at Morphin Network at MorphinNet, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Instagram, hey, you guys haven't followed us on Instagram, please follow us now. We're nearly to 1,000 followers. Yep, we're near to 900, so hopefully we can get 100 more. And also on YouTube, please may help us get our dreams to get to 1,000 subs. We're at 625 right now, so help us get some more.
Kent, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at brown_K, as well as QR Ranger Book, where I show off the massive scrapbook, and also my regular Facebook page, and you can find me here on Morphing Network. Also, next week, another thing I wanted to talk about, but can't do it now because we're nearing the end. Psycho, you go.
You can find if you want to find me, and hopefully my sanity's in check. I'm joking. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at @the_reckless_fox. You can follow me on my YouTube page, reckless_fox, and you can follow me all my gaming content on twitch.tv/recklessfox, where I do go uncensored when talking about Power Rangers. So if you want to hear more unbridled rage that's unfiltered, find me there. And if you want a little more content, myself and our girl Genesis, aka Jen Pink, do a podcast every weekend, the Scruckle Gaming Podcast. Follow us on SoundCloud.com/Scruckle Gaming. That's SoundCloud.com/Scruckle Gaming. And thank you to everyone who we finally officially hit 100 followers on SoundCloud. Thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. God bless. Mwah.
You can also find him at 8900 Arkham Asylum, because that's where his sanity is.
Thank you guys. This is Ranger Podcast Live, and we'll see y'all next week for a brand new episode of Power Rangers Beast Morphers review.
And hopefully it will be entertaining.
And hopefully it's going to be a better episode. Till then, guys, goodbye and good night. Mwah. Peace, guys. See y'all later.
A Wiedersehen to you.
Auf Wiedersehen. And they're watching us as we all fly away. Whoa.